so I had to get resituated. But like Lord willing, I can finish off camp and I'll be able to upload 2 parts. But again, this is Genesis 25 and 19. And these were the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel the Syrian of Padan Aram, the sister to Laban the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her. That's the point. They were struggling with each other in the womb. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. The one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. It's a scientific fact that Israelite children are born stronger than these Edomite children, man. You know, so-called black kids or Latino kids are born holding their head up in a shorter amount of time than it takes for for these so-called white people's children to hold their head up. They're more advanced. You know, they have more energy. They're stronger. That's why, you know, when you deal with ADHD and things of that nature, you know, these teachers want to keep these kids sitting in a classroom, you know, instead of actually letting them be children and grow as children. You know, they're basically sent to school to learn how to be workers. You know, for a child to grow, the last thing you want to do is sit a child in a classroom, especially a child with a lot of energy, for 8 hours a day, man. You know, that's not how children were meant to be raised or taught, but that's what this system, portrays as teaching a child. No, man, the schools are nothing but indoctrination systems, you know? And when it comes to Jake children, you know, they often put Israelite children on ADHD medicine to slow them down, man. We are the stronger ones, we're the smarter ones, and that's obvious. So, you know, like I always say this, man, that just goes to show you that the Heavenly Father brought us down to a level to where Esau could conquer us, man. Because other than if the Heavenly Father didn't want you to conquer us, you wouldn't have. You know, we're the stronger people, but prophecy had to be fulfilled. Good. Just had to get back there and check, but let's see. Verse 24, Genesis 25 and 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. They were fraternal twins. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So Esau came out with his blood showing forth through his skin, which is how you so-called white people, you're not white, you're red. Just like your forefather Esau Edom. And you're hairy. Not to mention that, you know, you got Jake that get hairy. You know, Jake might have some hair on their chest, a little bit of hair on their arms. It just, you know, it differs for every brother. But when you look at it, man, Esau is way hairier than we are, man. We're smooth men compared to Esau Edom. Especially younger Jake, you know. It says and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. Let's see, yeah, man, so Jacob took hold on Esau's heel, man. You know, and he came out second. So I want to get into the Apocrypha real quick. See how many second Ezra is the 6th chapter. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Meaning, when Ezra was asking the angel, when were we going to be on top? again, you know. And it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You know, so that's dealing with an end time. It's an end time prophecy. In the end times, Esau will be ruling, but at his end will be the beginning of the Israelites coming back on top. You know, because you had times in history where we were on top and they were on top. You know, people are mad about Denzel playing that part that he's playing in that new period piece. I forget the name of the movie, but I'm gonna try to check it out actually. You know, Lord willing, the Spirit get on me to do a lesson on it. You know, he's a created character. You know, just like in that movie, The Gladiator, Maximilius, that was a created character, but it's based on true events. You know, Septimius Severus, so-called black man. You know, Marcus Aurelius, a so-called black man. Now, everybody's upset because they feel like, okay, well, the Roman Empire was ruled by white people. Yes, so-called white people. Yes, it was. You know, you also have to understand it wasn't a thing of color. It was a thing of politics and power back then. So there were Israelites that gained power, and they also gained positions in the Roman Empire, which would later be known as the Byzantine Empire. And then that led eventually to the Dark Ages, the so-called Dark Ages, where Esau, Edom fell off the map and went into the Caucasus Mountains. They were, you know, pushed out of rulership for 1,000 years. That's actually a prophecy. Right now, we're in the end time of that period where, you know, Satan will come out and deceive the earth again for a period of time. So let me get that real quick in Revelation. Let's see. You know, so that was, you know, there was a time, a point in time where we were ruling again, and you know, we're you know, right now we're back on the bottom, but the Heavenly Father is going to pull us back up on top, man. And there's plenty of prophecies proving that. Yeah, so Satan was bound for a period of time. And is it talking about the spiritual demon Satan? No, it's talking about Esau, Edom, man. Satan's physical counterpart. You have the sons of God, which are the Israelites, and you have the sons of the wicked, which are the Edomites, man. Satan deals directly with these Edomites, and there's movies that tell you about that, which Elder Sakaran, you know, he spoke on that in a live that him and Apostle Gabar did. I believe it was the day before yesterday. And Elder Sakaran was speaking on how it's a movie, which I gotta watch it. It's a movie called Golden Child with Eddie Murphy in it. And I've seen other movies also that you know, depict how Esau is dealt with by Satan on the right hand, on the left hand side, Salaki. You know, so you know, you brothers check out that movie, man. Golden Child. It's got Eddie Murphy in it. You know, and like I said, I remember Elder Sakaran mentioning, so I'm gonna try to watch it later on tonight. You know, but, you know, these elites know who they are, man. They know that Satan deals with them directly. You know, this is yeah. So this is Revelation 20, and it says at the top, it says Satan is bound. Like I said, that's not talking about the spiritual demon Satan, who never fell from heaven. He never rebelled from the Heavenly Father. All of that is bullshit, man. Satan does what the Most High tells him to do, if you can receive that. This is Revelation 20:1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on that dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. So the Dark Ages was that time period where he was bound, Right now, we're in that little season where he has been loosed. But people are waking up to Esau's deception. You know, that veil is being torn apart, man. Let's see if I can hit another precept. So we're still good, bro. Let's see. Let's look at Isaiah. All right, this is Isaiah 25 and verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. You know? Who spread that veil? Esau, Edom, but he was allowed to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? But we're coming into a time period where the Lord is uncovering Esau's BS.